Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel. And today I have one of my absolute favorites to share with you, and I think that it's one of your favorites as well based on the preliminary results of the Nobody Awards, which is something fun that we did over in our private Facebook group, which is called the Nobot Nook. If you're interested in joining us over there to talk about all kinds of things, including but not limited to subscription boxes, I'll leave a link for you in the description box below, but just be sure that you do answer all of the questions because otherwise I won't be able to let you into the group. All right, the box for today is Norlii. It comes all the way from Copenhagen, Denmark, you guys. I just love this so much. Don't be worried. This box is a little worse for wear. As some of you know, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, every single shipping carrier occasionally sort of manhandles my boxes, but I did take a quick peek and it looks like everything inside should be just fine. This is a bi-monthly subscription. It is just $74.90, and that is in US dollars, and the shipping, again, all the way from Denmark is just $12.99. I do have a link and a code for you. The code is Noelle Nordic 20, and that will save you 20%, which I think is a pretty good deal. It is an affiliate link, which means that I will receive a small commission, but it's at no additional cost to you. So thank you so much to those of you who do use my referral codes and my affiliate links. It does help my channel out immensely. Let's go ahead and dive in though, because I'm always so excited. So this is technically the October box, but if you're a subscriber, you probably already received it. It did arrive at my door well in September, but as some of you also know, I'm a little bit behind. I do post every day. I am now posting twice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I will probably start posting more double days as we move further in the year. So inside we have the lovely card and our little message from Linda about the theme. So the theme is good old Hygge, which we all know is the Danish concept of coziness. And I have to tell you, this box every single time exudes Hygge, like throughout the year. So let's see. It says, when you're looking for ways to add more Hygge to your life, one great way to start is by taking inspiration from the Swedish tradition of fredagsmys. I am probably butchering that. Fredagsmys basically means Friday cozy. When you spend some time on Friday night taking it easy, it will help you relax and recharge for the weekend ahead. Candlelight, a soft throw, and some sweets are all you need. And this is what we've set up for you in this October edition of the Norlii box. Enjoy, love, Linda. So she even tells you how to do it. There's someone like getting nice and cozy there on their couch. Now, I don't have to wait until Friday to do that, but I totally get how traditionally it might be kind of a Friday evening thing. Good thing to know, you guys, is that they do have a shop. So there are so many beautiful things in that shop that don't necessarily appear in the subscription box, so that you can accent your home with them. You can definitely complement a lot of the things that we do receive in the box. Some of my favorite items in my home to this day have come from Norlii box, and you do get a nice discount. So I would encourage you to use my link if you can, but it's Fall Hygge and you can get 20% off there in the shop. So inside, she does tell us about the different items with some nice pictures. So it looks like we have got 5 items this time around, and I will tell you, this box is definitely all about quality versus quantity. So sometimes we get even fewer items, but some of the items, again, my absolute favorites. The mobile that we got, one of my absolute favorites. The advent calendar candle that we got last year, one of my absolute favorites. I'm really hoping that she does that again for the December box, although I know she got a little bit of pushback from because some people don't celebrate. So for them, an advent candle, I always want to call it a calendar, might not be the best fit, but I'm hoping that's like an option, or I hope that she at least sells it in the shop because I really enjoyed getting to light that every evening. All right, you guys, so we did have quite a bit of packaging, a lot of little bundles. That's why I know that it was in okay condition. Let me see if I can find everything. All right, I don't have everything. Let's see. All right, so the first thing I see, it came in a familiar container. I actually do have this because we got one of these in a different size in a past box, and I loved them so much that I had her send me some more because there's 3 different sizes, I think. So this is another ring box from Norman Copenhagen, which is a brand that we see in this box quite a bit. It says, you must have a container for the sweets to present them elegantly in a bonbonniere. Luckily, you now have the large ring box, also from Norman Copenhagen. You might already have a medium-sized ring box from an earlier Norlii box, and this is an elegant addition. We love to build on previous boxes to make your home coherent in style and expression. So I absolutely love it. It does say as a food storage container, ring boxes are suitable only for dry foods. So, and they're all like in these very muted but neutral tones, but slightly different. So they're not all the same. So I do have all of the sizes. So if I get around to taking photos, it might be a few days from now from when you're seeing this. When I get back from my trip, then I will try to show them all to you together. So this is what it looks like. It is in metal, but how beautiful is that? I just love how, especially this particular designer does a great job of creating softness, but also a very contemporary feel, right? Really clean lines, gorgeous color, matte finish, and then, you know, just a little bit of an accent of gold, which you guys know I love. The fit on the lid is very nice. It's just so pretty, but what a lovely thing to get to open up for as a candy dish, right? So I think it's so cute. The other one I have is like kind of a beige, almost with a hint of blush in it. And then there is a small ring box as well that is a little bit taller. So this is the large one, but it's kind of more flat. It's kind of like the size of remember CDs, guys? You can probably like put your old CD-ROMs in there if anybody still has any of those laying around. But the value on this is $50. They are a little bit pricey, but when you realize the value that you're getting in the box, which is always well over $100, it really makes this subscription so worth it. So let's go ahead and see what else we've got. So she did mention that we got some candy to go in there, and I was kind of poking around trying to find it and worried that it had fallen out of my box, but it didn't. It's from Wally and Wiz. Even this plastic like throwaway container is just so cool. And look how like perfectly they've stacked the candies in there. But just to open up the ring dish, like I would need to get more candies to go in there, but that is so cool. So even the lid on this is like that matte black, so stylish. It says, we know unique taste experience is achieved only using the best ingredients. That is why we chose Wally and Wiz to complete your fredagsmys, your Friday cozy. I have no idea how to say that. They only use natural flavoring and coloring agents. The wine gums are also 100% vegan and free of gluten and allergens. A wine gum from Wally and Wiz always consists of 2 flavors that complement each other and create a delicate and exquisite taste experience. This has a value of $11, which is not unheard of in the fancy like gummy candy world, right? I'm not sure if these are hard. I think they might be hard candies actually. So that's pretty cool. So mine is pink grapefruit coated with apricot, which you guys probably saw better than I did. I wonder how this lid opens though, because I don't know if it screws off or if you just like pop the top off. I'm wondering. I don't know with a square lid. It looks like it probably screws off, but oh, there we go. Okay, so it does screw off. It's sealed. I'm not going to open it up quite yet, but I was worried about breaking the box because the box is just so cool. But I'm not sure if they're I'm guessing they're gummies. Yeah, it says a wine gum. So yeah, so they're gonna be chewy, which is like my preference for this kind of delicious, fruity flavor kind of thing. So yay, that's exciting. I might have broken the lid. We'll deal with that later. All right, so the next item is actually 2. It's a pair, and she's really good about giving us pairs, full sets of things. You guys know I'm kind of a stickler about that sometimes. So we got from Norman Copenhagen, once again, it looks like these are hefty, you guys. These are the Hema or Heima candlesticks. It says these candlesticks from Norman Copenhagen won the IF Product Design Award in 2010 and have been a favorite ever since. Hema, as the candlestick is called, features a recognizable design and pays tribute to industrial craftsmanship and Nordic traditions. The minimalist candle holder is sculptural and makes an elegant and stylish accompaniment to modern and classic decors. And the set has a value of $54. I love these. Now, I know some people are going to be like, not super impressed with this because it is so plain, but one, I sort of love like how they look like cast iron. Very simple in design. That's what it looks like. Very hefty. These are not going to move anywhere. I guess you could probably even stand it up this way if you wanted to, if you had like a bigger candle, because I think it would like sit pretty nicely. You could totally turn it upside down that way. It does have Norman printed into it, but I love them. I think they're neat. I love candlesticks. This is where we get a little bit of, I feel like, a seasonal touch, because sometimes, and one of the things I love about this subscription is how timeless it is, that they're really items that you can have out in your home throughout the year. I sort of stay away from getting a lot of seasonal decor because I don't have a lot of space in my home and I don't have a lot of storage space to be moving things in and out a lot. So I do love these. I love how simple they are. I know that might seem like a lot, but these, you're gonna have these forever, and you're gonna totally change the look of them wherever you put them. I like that they don't have a big foot, so you could put them in your tablescape. You could put them where I put a lot of my candlesticks, which is in my non-working fireplace. I think those are actually really, really cool. And of course, it says, why not create a Hygge moment today? Do you have candles? I have candles, but it says, well, don't worry. We've added 2 beautiful rustic candles from Brost, Copenhagen, which is, again, another company that we see a lot in this box, to your box. We think the color, the linen, is pretty great for your setup, but a plain white candle will look good too. And then she does, of course, remind us not to leave a burning candle unattended. Oh my gosh, look at these taupe candles, you guys. So I guess the color is linen, but they are kind of a grayish, you know, like a taupe color, and they are going to fit perfectly into those candlesticks. And I love that they're not super tall. We've been getting a lot of like super tall tapers and candles, like with very kind of elaborate or ornate bases. So I love how short these are, because they're gonna look good. Like even if you're doing like holiday wreaths, like a fall one, again, for your tablescape, or then like a Christmas one. And I do love this color. I think that's really neat. But then of course it is great that you can just replace them with a plain white if you can't always find the gray. But look how like nice it kind of plays off of that. So not totally matching, but they all complement each other. We do have one more item. So she did kind of give us a little bit of a spoiler, I felt like, when she said, you know, cozy up with a throw. So part of me was hoping we were gonna get some nice like chunky throw or something, but we did not, which is okay. We got some high valued items already. We did get this little linen, so linen candles and actual linen. So it looks like a little hand towel from Eau Maison. It says, we have included a luxury linen cloth. You can use this as a small informal tablecloth to collect your new items into a cozy setup. The cloth is made in Denmark at a small sewing factory in eastern Jutland. We chose the color latte for its coziness. This has a value of $16. It's very nice. It's a thick linen versus a thin one, so it's never going to be super flat, right? We know that about linen. I feel like it looks like a napkin though to me, with the shape of it. So here's an example where I would have loved to have gotten 2 of them, so that you could use them for like your little afternoon tea or your fika like time, right, to share with someone else. It's a beautiful color though, so I might have to look in the shop and see if I can get one more. For me, this is also like a nice thing to use in the kitchen as your tea towel or your hand towel. It would look really nice if you're just kind of doing photos, which I like to do as sort of like a styling towel to kind of scrunch up next to a bowl or whatever you've been baking. But overall, pretty nice box. Again, very timeless. The only thing that made it a little bit more fall to me was really the candles, but this box is always Hygge, so it's surprising to me that we went with a Hygge theme, because this box is always Hygge to me. But we got our candy, which again, that is kind of a, the Scandinavian cultures are really into their candy, so this is very indicative of the culture. At the same time, you might be like wondering, if you're new to this, like why she would include candy. And I also love that sometimes she includes candy, because it is primarily a home decor box, but sometimes we'll get like a little lifestyle thing. Every once in a while we'll get like a Bath and Body thing, or we'll get like a little treat like that. So I kind of like that as a fun, a little extra surprise, and it's stuff that I wouldn't get here in the States, obviously. I do really love the candlesticks. I know some people might feel like they're just kind of plain, but you know, the contemporary, very clean line designs that I love do definitely have a hefty price tag sometimes. But so we got that. We got our ring box. I love the ring box. I just think it is so pretty. So now I have a whole ring box family that I'm happy about. We got our linen, and I love that she included the candles. I love it whenever a home decor box kind of does that pairing where they're like, here's some candlesticks, but you might not have candles on hand that actually fit into that. The fact that she did that is very, very nice. So overall though, you guys, I believe she didn't include the value of the candles. So, but even looking at just the 4 items that did have prices on it, we're looking at over $120 plus the candles. So I think we did pretty good on this box, in all honesty. You guys, let me know what you thought about this one. I thought it was good. It's not necessarily like one of those, you know, every once in a while there'll be kind of a hero item like the salad bowl or the mobile. Every once in a while there's kind of like a hero item in this box, but I just think these are all like beautiful, simple pieces that you can incorporate into your home and have out year round. So that's what I love about Norlii box. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Definitely get in on this. I'm sure she's going to do something really magical for December, so make sure you're on the list for that one as well. And I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.